3 months we've been working very, very hard on this particular project. We wanted everything to be prim and proper. We wanted it to be planned out in a very, very nice manner. And I think with the help of such great, support and everyone around us, we could do a fairly good job, and I'm extremely happy the way it has turned out. So tonight I just want to enjoy, have fun, and enjoy the moment right now.
So we are thrilled to have you all join us for a new beginning as we commemorate Takeoff with Drone Destination, our event for today. Can we please have a huge round for that? And as we say, before we begin anything auspicious, we must invoke the blessings of the divine. So we will commence the event today with the auspicious lamp lighting ceremony. And with immense pleasure, I would like to welcome on stage the visionary, the chairperson of Drone Destination, Mr. Alok Sharma, to please join me on stage.
So it is good that I am here, then I can at least see.
And when we started Drone Destination back in 2019, the whole industry was definitely in the startup phase. And as we progress today, we've seen, different sides of this industry. And today, when we're standing here, we see there's like a new kind of wave that's going to come up, and that's going to revolutionize the Indian skies. So we are very excited about this opportunity. But what I would like to do for many of you who've seen our journey from up far, we're going to walk you through a quick 5-year journey of what we've done so far, over the last 5 years. So a warm welcome again to Takeoff at Drone Destination. So we started in 2019, and we formed 2 companies. So Drone Destination was established as a drone training and service company, which was authorized by the government. And we incorporated another company called Hubble Fly Technologies, which is our manufacturing arm. In fact, Hubble Fly was one of the first 5 government-approved manufacturing companies of the country. And in the year 2019-20, we also, got the certification for our first drone, which was basically a training drone called Starlight.
So we want to launch a new slogan for ourselves, and what we are, here it is. We are everything drones.
Party pumping.
So we realized that the drones will get sold, but there is going to be a huge requirement of an after-sales service network. So it is a very important subject close to our heart, and we thought that will we be able to set up, like we have set up our training network, a very large after-sales service network? And we realized, yes, we can do it. So we have now chosen that we would be like we are the largest training company, we would also be the largest after sales service company as well. Helping not only our drones, but we have decided that initially at least, we are going to offer it to all of industry. Whosoever wants to collaborate with us, we will offer our infrastructure to them as well at a fee. We'll make some money, but they will save substantial costs on that side. So after sales service is one gap that we see already coming in. The second thing is that when we of course did this drone Didi project in particular, and these 15,000 drone Didis need to be trained, and some 30,000 people need to be trained, the training cannot just stay limited. It has to become bigger. And what we realized was when we were doing training on drone Didis in particular, people were coming, and thanks to, of course, IFCO and our other friends, they were coming from Orissa to Manesar, West Bengal. They were traveling so much of distance and spending so much of time. We realized that this is not, but each time they were traveling, they had somebody to accompany them, a brother, a husband or a sister, someone is already there, and sometimes with kids. So we had to really give sometimes milk bottles in the night as well. That was also happening while we are training drone Didis. So we realized that the training has to get closer to the customer. It cannot be like it is today. So there were two parts of training, which probably Chirag also explained, certification side and general training. So we then have decided to extend this training activity and also moving through, in addition to certification of training, but skill training, repair and maintenance training for the local youth. So there is going to be a substantial increase in the type of training available at many more locations going forward. That's the another thing that we realize, that the training has to get closer to the customer. The third gap is that we realize that of course there are so many drones which are going to come in. Sir, all my friends who have come from fertilizer industry in particular, this is something important for all of you. Our learning from this. See, all of them put together are going to put at least 15,000 drones in the next couple of years. State governments are also readying themselves that we are also going to put several drones. Many state governments are going to do. But we still realize we have 6.5 lakh villages. Out of them, at least 50% are kind of, into agriculture, minimum that area. If that be the component, there is going to be a requirement. And then we think that we require on-demand agriculture spray service. On-demand means I order it now and give it to me now. So it is not that I give it an order today and you come to me 7 days after. So that's another thing that we realized is what is going to happen, and we would need all of that. So with this kind of larger scenario, particularly in the agricultural space, and I'm not going to other spaces yet, because what we are going to unveil today is going to develop the ecosystem of drone and the momentum on the drone adoption of the country. So with that in mind, we have decided to launch something that we call Drone Hub. We have been talking about this Drone Hub for some time, but today the time has come to launch Drone Hubs. So Hub is a single, but what we are launching today is Drone Hubs. This Drone Hub is an all-encompassing ecosystem available from fixed locations as well as mobile activity. Drone hubs on wheels is another thing that we are going to probably showcase to you today. But what this is going to do, each of these drone hub, that's important to see. Bansal sir, this is what we thought is required by the industry. It will sell drones, it will do drone demos, it will sell spares, batteries, it will do spray services, it will do survey and mapping services, it will do repair and maintenance services, and it will do drone education and skilling. So this is the new ecosystem, drone ecosystem. Now it is going to move further on, deeper into the marketplace. So now as we move forward, I would like to introduce you saw some of our heroes just now, and we are going to introduce you 3 more heroes that we are introducing today. These are our pilots who are going to go in these mobile drone vans, or the hubs as we call them, and they are all trained. All of them are trained to undertake all the activities of the drone hub. So these are 2 people in every vehicle, every hub, and they are trained to undertake every other activity that you see as drone hubs. Those are the new heroes, and we have given them some title. So they wear different hats at different times. So let me invite you, and we have got some uniforms also from them. So let me invite our drone heroes first on the stage. May I invite our drone dost first. Drone dost is the guy who is going to he is going to be the farmer's friend, and he is going to help the farmer in everything that he needs, including the spray, consulting, what has to be done, what not to be done. Meet our new hero. In this uniform, they would be available, drone dost. The second hero that we have is drone doctor. We are not calling them engineers, but this guy is going to fix the drones which keep on falling, and his job is to do the best turnaround time. And the third one is called drone guru. So may we have our drone guru. This time we have our drone guru as here it is, the lady here. So that's the women empowerment on the education skilling side. This is our drone doctor, drone guru. So these are the 3 new heroes which are going to run our drone hubs, both fixed locations and mobile locations. This vehicle that we are going to see now is the new drone hub on wheels. This is something that the whole country would see going now. Please, are we ready?
So we're going to change the track here, and we're going to, for this special occasion, I'm going to invite Dr. Puri, Bansal Saab, Alok sir, and Mr. Saur to come up on the stage and unveil to you something that's going to be coming up in India for the very first time. So sir, if you could please come up on the stage, please. So presenting to you on the click of the button, and I'll request our team to be ready as well, guys. So stay tuned, all eyes on the stage, guys. So introducing drone soccer in India for the very first time. This is a new sport that's going to start right from grade 3 and go all the way to people who can play at the age of 75.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chirag. I think this is very, very exciting. The brand new technology which is taking us to a much interesting future has come up with a whole new sport, which is drone soccer. And as we have just announced that drone soccer arrives in India, and we are establishing the Drone Soccer Indian League coming up in November 2024. We are taking you live to the play arena right outside, where I would like to request Nidhi Sharma, National Coordinator for Drone Soccer Association of India, to set the stage open for the curtain raiser of the Indian Drone Soccer League. Over to you, Nidhi.
Thank you, Sukhmani. We would all like to welcome you for the curtain raiser of Drone Soccer League. First time in India. We are very excited. We at Drone Soccer Association India are a proud member of FIDA. I would now like to invite Mr. Mohit and Miss Amisha to come and unveil the Drone Soccer League. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. How was the experience?
Excellent, just amazing. I'm super bullish on this drone soccer.
What do you think, ma'am?
I think it's a completely new beginning. This is a new age sports, and we are going to rock.
It's amazing.
Basic rule is the 5 versus 5. 5 drones versus 5 drones, and each drones are played by a single player. And among the 5 drones, usually 2 drones are used for the offense and remaining 3 do the defense. Among the 2 offensive drones, the one who can score, the scoring means going at the white donut. It's called the striker. The striker's position you can identify by the green LED. When you see the real game, you can distinguish the striker player by the green LED, and the helper, which is we call the guide. Guide is pink, and remaining 3 there's a libero, sweeper, and keeper, which do the defense, and they have the according the colors. So we can distinguish which player is playing which drone for the drone soccer.
So the players that you see here, these are the drone soccer players. It's a 5-on-5 game, just like in soccer. But the only difference here is, in soccer, they're chasing one ball. Here, each of them have their own drone soccer ball, so it's a 5-on-5 sport.
So we just wanted to see how does it look, you know, I think after a few weeks, we'll be having our India team ready to compete with the Koreans and other countries. So how do you feel, Anurag? Which position are you playing?
Ma'am, today's match we are still about to decide, but in general, I will be playing either striker or guide.
Do you wish to play like a striker?
I obviously want to play like a striker.
Anybody wants to play like a keeper? Anybody wants to play on the keeper position, because that is something. Perfect.
All right, so the players are set. So, we were having this discussion when we had our friends from Korea. He came and they started kind of playing, because we're still very new to the sport. They're like, it doesn't look feasible if we do a pure India versus Korea match for today, because our guys have just got their hands on this for, over the last 2 weeks. These guys have been, ace of their game for the last few years. So we said we're going to mix the teams up. Instead of keeping a pure India-Korea match, we have to keep it friendly. We need to balance out the expertise, because our guys are still learning. Maybe next year when India represents, and goes to the World Cup in 2025, we'll be ready for a country championship. So I'll request if we could just mix up the teams, guys, and get started with the first match.